Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Infinite Warfare Zombies Rave in the Redwoods video. And in today's video we're going to be going over some potential leaked perks for Rave in the Redwoods, as well as we're doing yet another gameplay breakdown of the Rave in the Redwoods gameplay trailer, specifically going over the slasher boss that's going to be within this map. Or we don't even know if it's a boss, but we presume that the slasher is going to be a boss, but it could be some sort of character that helps us, just like we had obviously David Hasselhoff help us as the DJ within Zombies in Spaceland. So we're going to be speculating about who the slasher is and stuff like that, and I want to clear up some things that I mentioned within the last gameplay breakdown of Rave in the Redwoods, which will be linked down in this video's description. Now I just want to give you guys another chance for the DLC 3 leaked video, because obviously I posted a video about a week and a half ago where I went over some DLC 2 leaked information that has been leaked for Infinite Warfare Zombies, which is absolutely crazy because we don't even have DLC 1 Rave in the Redwoods released yet, and we already have DLC 2 information. And I talked about how if that video could break 1,000 likes in 48 hours, then I would indeed post some more information regarding some DLC 3 leaked information for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to break 1,000 likes within 48 hours. At this current point in time, we have broken 1,000 likes, but unfortunately it wasn't done in 48 hours. So I'm going to give you guys another chance. If this video can break 1,115 likes within 48 hours, I will once again give you guys another chance to see the Infinite Warfare Zombies DLC 3 leaked information video as soon as this video breaks that amount of likes in that time set. So hopefully we can smash that, and as well as that, subscribe to the channel if you've never seen my content before and you enjoy this video by the end of it and you don't want to miss out on any future content here on the channel. So let's jump into the DLC 1 information. So I'm sorry there haven't been that many videos recently. I've kind of been slacking a bit, but I've recorded a ton of videos over the last couple of days, so you're going to be seeing, you know, regular content from now on. And I've also recorded a over 50-minute entire Call of Duty Zombies storyline video, but that's going to take about a week to make because obviously it's 50 minutes long, so it's going to take forever to edit and stuff like that. So I'm sorry for the lack of content, but we should be getting it all back to the regular, you know, routine of things over the next couple of weeks or so. So essentially, the first story that we have for Rave in the Redwoods is a guy called Bolo1G2 over on the Call of Duty subreddit posted this image, which you can see on screen, and I will leave a link to the post down in this video's description. Now he titled the post, "Every perk symbol question mark, set up a local game this morning and had this show up. Have all of these perks been discovered? Question mark." Now when I initially saw this, the first thing that jumped to my mind was that this is fake. It seems incredibly fake. What he's claiming is that he just randomly started a game on local, and for some weird reason he had all of the perk icons showing up on screen, and not only did he have all of the perk icons, but he also had 2 unknown new perks. And the interesting thing about this is that the new perks that have shown up on screen, they don't have the regular symbol of the other perks. They've got this new pentagon symbol, which makes no sense whatsoever. So initially I thought this was photoshopped, and I still think that this has a high chance of being fake. In fact, I think it's about 95% fake in my own personal opinion. However, upon inspecting the comment section of this post, there were quite a lot of people actually supporting the idea that this could indeed be real. So there was this one post that noticed that on the main menu they obviously show some of the different perks within the Infinite Warfare Zombies main menu, and interestingly enough they show this unknown perk, and this unknown perk has the exact same symbol on it as one of these perks that has shown up when these weird 2 new perks have shown up when this guy loaded up a local game. So it sort of boosts the credibility of this leak. Now if this leak were to be legitimate, a lot of people have been speculating that these 2 perk icons that have shown up on screen could indeed be perks that we may be seeing introduced within DLC 1 Rave in the Redwoods, or maybe further down the line. For example, we could see them within DLC 2, DLC 3 or DLC 4. It's still too early to determine, but personally I do think this is photoshopped, but I'm just saying it has a very slim chance of it being credible. But again, it's most likely photoshopped because they are these weird pentagon shapes. That being said, glitches occur in game all the time. Weird glitches occur when you try and load something causes something within the system to load some piece of DLC that Infinity Ward or Treyarch in the case of Black Ops 3 have added into the game for future DLC, and it's loaded up some of that, which would explain why there are these weird pentagon symbols if they're not supposed to be in the game as of yet, and it's just some weird glitch that's caused them to load. Now if you think you can disprove this leak by saying the fact that the background's blurry or the but the perks are not. Well, I don't think that can really disprove this leak because the motion blur only occurs on the game's screen and it doesn't affect the HUD, but personally I do think this is fake because it could be quite easily photoshopped, and also the image is really close up on the screen, which means you don't really get a good overview of the full TV screen, which makes it a lot easier for the person to, you know, leak it and make it seem more credible. And also both Xbox One and PlayStation both have a feature which allows you to, you know, take screenshots with the share button, for example on PlayStation 4, but he's just taking the picture with, you know, his phone or a camera or something like that of the TV, which again makes it seem sketchy, which is why I don't think this is legit, but maybe it is, and maybe we could see these perks introduced in RAVE in the Redwoods or some other DLC, DLC 2, 3 or 4. Now moving into the next topic of this video, essentially I posted a RAVE in the Redwoods gameplay trailer breakdown, which you can find linked in this video's description. Now that video has done really well on my channel. It's got 109,000 views in just 2 weeks, which I think is definitely good, especially considering we're in a really dead period right now for Call of Duty. That's done absolutely amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. But within that video I went over the fact that obviously RAVE in the Redwoods is going to be based in this summerside camp by a lake, and you know, I talked about within that video how they're going to be taking inspirations from different horror films. You know, Lee Ross, the head of Zombies, did talk about within the trailer, he said that they're going to be taking tons of inspirations from different horror films, and I talked about how they may be taking inspiration from Michael Myers, and the reason for this is because obviously we have the multiplayer map Fog within Call of Duty Ghosts, which has a very similar theme to RAVE in the Redwoods, and obviously you could play as Michael Myers within Fog, so I suggested that maybe Michael Myers may be within the map in some way, shape or form. However, I did say that that wasn't for definite, and I thought that they weren't just going to be taking inspiration from, you know, the Halloween movie franchise, and I thought they would be taking inspiration from, you know, tons of different other movies as well, which again Lee Ross did say that. But within the gameplay trailer they did show this short little clip where they introduced a brand new character, and this brand new character is known as the Slasher, and within that video I suggested that it could indeed be Michael Myers, and I still think it could be based off of Michael Myers as well, but I'm not entirely sure. However, a lot of people were saying within the comment section that it could indeed be based off of Jason Voorhees from the Friday the 13th series, and I think that could definitely be the case as well, because visually Michael Myers and Jason do look somewhat similar, so that definitely could be the case. And obviously Jason, you know, is based within a summer camp lake, so again that fits the theme of RAVE in the Redwoods, which is again going to be set in that exact same setting, but obviously it has the rave added into the mix. Now obviously RAVE in the Redwoods is going to take inspiration from tons of horror films, so we're going to see even more inspiration from a ton of other movies, you know, horror films within this map, which is definitely very cool indeed. Now the one thing I do want to say is that I was thinking about this and I thought it made sense, because within Zombies in Spaceland we obviously had David Hasselhoff play the DJ within Zombies in Spaceland, and then obviously at the end of the Easter egg we managed to escape the map, and essentially we escaped the map to go into the next film, which is going to be RAVE in the Redwoods. And what I was thinking is that maybe David Hasselhoff is going to be in every single Infinite Warfare Zombies map, because every time we escape the map, maybe David Hasselhoff escapes with us, because there are audio quotes that have been found of David Hasselhoff saying that he does indeed escape the map. So if David Hasselhoff escapes the Zombies in Spaceland movie with them, then maybe they'll go into the next film, RAVE in the Redwoods, set in the 90s. So what I was thinking is that maybe this Slasher character is indeed played by David Hasselhoff, and maybe he's going to be playing the character that could indeed be based off of Jason. I think that's definitely plausible. Now in terms of this Slasher character, I actually think he's going to help us on the map. I think we're going to help the Slasher maybe murder certain people or carry out different tasks around the map. I think he's going to be a character which does indeed help us. Now maybe he's going to help us and then turn against us or something like that. Maybe he's going to be like a character which can help us, but also he can, you know, go against us as well, so it's going to have two different sides to it. But I think he's definitely going to help us in some way, just as David Hasselhoff helped us within Zombies in Space, and I think every single map is going to have this character that we're going to be able to help. Now whether that's David Hasselhoff on every single map, but he takes on a different role, because obviously each Infinite Warfare Zombies map is going to be taking place within a different Willard Wyler film, and in each different Willard Wyler film the characters take on personas of their era that the film is set. So for example in Zombies in Spaceland, all of the characters, you know, fit the theme of, you know, the disco in the 1980s. So now within this RAVE in the Redwoods map they're going to take the theme and persona of the 90s and, you know, fit the theme of the map, this dark eerie lakeside summer camp. So maybe if David Hasselhoff is going to be within each film, again just like the other characters, he may take the persona of, you know, each of the different movies. So in this case for Zombies in Spaceland he took the persona of the DJ, and then maybe for Zombies in Spaceland he takes the persona of this Slasher character, which is indeed a murderer. Now let me know down in the comment section down below, do you think the Slasher character is going to help us, or do you think he's going to go against us? I think he's definitely going to be evil, but I think he may help us in some way, shape or form. Maybe our character characters will have to help him carry out bad deeds, and then maybe he'll help us in return, you know, with trying to get us out of the map and escape the film into the next film. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Infinite Warfare Zombies news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.